Hey hunters! Season 1 of Chapter 6 is finally here, so it's time to bring out the heavy artillery. The most informative segment where I, Punkside, or just Punk, break down all the secrets and features of the new Fortnite Chapter. And the best part? I keep it real and skip the fluff. Welcome to the first Fort news of Chapter 6. Today's episode is going to be sharp and to the point, like a katana strike. Cool cars, masks, new weapons, gang wars, and a whole lot of Sakura vibes. As usual, let's kick things off with our island. Breathtaking locations? I can finally say they're here. And what incredible spots they are. Fans of Japanese culture have been raving about the amazing teasers released by Epic. And honestly, it looks absolutely fantastic. But let's begin with the highlight of the season. Godzilla. Who would have imagined a year ago that Godzilla would make an appearance in Fortnite? Drop an F in the comments if you always believed this collaboration would happen. We're about to see a brand new biome, and it's going to feature a stunning forest filled with cherry blossoms, which is going to be incredible. Honestly, I've been hoping for a biome like this for ages, and it's finally happening. This isn't the first time we've encountered a Japanese theme, but their names remain a mystery. Here's a guess at what they might be. Modern city, Japanese village, demon temple, and mystical forest. In fact, there will be plenty of other locations available right from the start of the season. One of the island's landmarks will be a giant turtle named Kame, a creature frequently found in Asian mythology. In ancient times, the Japanese viewed the turtle as an almost immortal being and held it in great reverence. And according to insider Wenzo, this giant turtle will be roaming around the island. Let's get to the demon temple. It looks like the demon arena we talked about before will be located there. We can clearly see that there's an Oni mask on top of the temple and a samurai statue. There are going to be new special Oni masks dropping with cool skills from the teaser, which is going to be a big deal. Let's assume each mask is tied to an element like fire, water, wind, and void. The void one sounds insane. I don't even know what I'd do with that, but it sounds super cool. The vibe's going to be a lot like the mythical items from Avatar. But what's next? More collabs, of course. We're hearing rumors about characters from the Tekken and Yakuza franchises joining the game. Imagine throwing down with characters from those epic series, Tekken, Yakuza. I mean, we're talking about some real fighters here. This would be the perfect fit for the game's new seasonal vibe. Let's see if they do something new with this season, because they've also dropped this image that shows a bunch of stuff we're seeing in the 3 skins for this battle pass. There's this portal thing behind the action, which looks really stunning. I wonder if this portal is one of the doors from the metaverse, or is this actually a way to get to this island? We'll find out more later, but this dragon statue is absolutely breathtaking. Overall, everything feels super Japanese themed. As well, we're also getting something that looks like a megacity. I'm not saying it is, but it's close. I bet this is going to be the another tilted tower spot on the new map, and it looks insane. All in all, this chapter is shaping up to be one of the most ambitious we've seen in Fortnite in a long time. With Godzilla, a giant turtle, katanas, and a Japanese-themed biome that's off the charts, this isn't just another chapter, this is the chapter where we take things to a whole new level. Whether you're here for the skins, grinds, or boss fights, this chapter has something for everyone. So now I'm gonna break down all things you might have missed in this first look at the new chapter. And by the way, we're only a few hours away from being able to play it. In this trailer, we get to check out details like the new skins, POI of the map, new weapons, and even some old favorites coming back. But if we're being honest, the biggest thing that stands out about the trailer is the incredible artistic design, with all these Japanese aesthetics spread out all over the map. So far, they've only shown us 8 POI, but it's totally possible that there are many more waiting for us to discover. But whatever happens, make sure to use code PUNK in the item shop if you want to support me during this brand new Japanese season. And hey, before Godzilla smashes his way through the island, or maybe not, let's get into it. Fortnite also just dropped the story trailer, so I was halfway editing this video when it came out. The timing was perfect. So, stick around for the last part of this video, where we'll go over everything Fortnite's got planned for the story, because you know that on this channel, we love the lore behind going to move around the map, though it seems pretty stationary at the moment. But the floating islands are back, and they seem to be powered by some kind of cube energy or something like that. That's cool, but for now, the floating islands are It's not just a regular city, but there are bots sick. Let's talk about the temple. which looks super interesting in the trailer. We get to see it from different angles, and we also spot the East Dragon Arch that Fortnite teased in the official pics yesterday. They don't exactly tell us what it's going to be used for though. But one thing's for sure, this location is definitely going to have bots, or maybe even a boss we need to face. And don't forget, there are giant statues hinting at a huge bot walking around the map. So, yeah, lots of action coming our way. As for the new island map, there's a quick peek at it from the bus stop, but unfortunately, there's not much more to see. In the cinematic trailer, you do get a better look at the whole map. It's not super detailed, but it's something, right? Weapons! Let's talk about them. There are a few new ones teased in the trailer, like the void masks, which allow us to teleport from one place to another. And then there's the fire mask, which is exactly what you think it is. It lets you throw fire, but it gets better. There's also the wind and water masks, but we don't know it carrying. It looks like the same one Hope was carrying in the leaked picture. She's also using a similar weapon to attack. There's also a machine gun, the one carried by the Kit Kat, plus a new shotgun that seems to be making its way into the game. You can even spot that gun in the cinematic trailer. So yeah, lots of new toys to play with, and as always, there are more weapons out there, but we'll have to wait a couple of days to see the full list. Now, let's talk katanas. We see the Masamune blade in the trailer, and it's honestly looking epic. You can see details like yellow petals coming out when it attacks, and there's also going to be a unique action when you jump and attack with it. It's going to be a blast to use. And don't forget, we've also got the return of the kinetic blade, which we saw in Chapter 4. It's going to be used for attacking, but you can also use it to heal. So, there's some solid utility with this one. The trailer also introduces some cuties that seem to be made of slurp juice. Pretty neat, right? We can equip these slurp creatures as back bling, and it seems like we can throw them on the ground to get slurp juice, just like the old slurp bottles from previous seasons. It's not just slurp creatures though, there are these white creatures. Those cute little ghosts, those are kodama. Kodama are spirits from Japanese mythology that live in trees and protect the forest from evil forces. Usually they look like dim little orbs of light floating in the distance, but sometimes they take on the form of a tiny, blurry creature that kinda looks like a little person. Super cute, right? Anyway, let's not forget about the Monarch supply drops, which are tied to Godzilla. Yes, you heard that right. Godzilla's coming to the island, and the Monarch Company is going to be dropping supplies to help us deal with the big guy. This is straight out of the Godzilla movies, and it's going to be epic. We'll need all the help we can get to survive this monstrous showdown. Next up, we have new mechanics to play around with. First, we see the jump mechanic, where you don't take fall damage. But get this, when you land, there's a cool turn animation that makes it feel even more satisfying. This is going to make jumping around the map so much fun, and it's perfect for this Japanese season. And we're also getting parkour-style wall running. So, we'll be moving like ninjas, or yamakasi, jumping higher and with more skill. Honestly, it looks so smooth in the trailer, and I'm sure it's going to be even more incredible when we're actually playing. Now let's talk about transportation. The turtle cane might move around the map, though we don't know for sure yet. But we do know that the train in Megacity is going to be a major feature. We're also teased in the trailer, but I'm not 100% sure if that's going to make it into the game. You can drop a comment if you think you know. Now let's get to the skins. These characters will all be part of the new Battle Pass, and if we count them up, there will exactly be the version of Godzilla from the recent movie where the kaiju fought King Kong. And based on the comments in feeds, it seems like many aren't surprised by Godzilla's appearance in Fortnite. The main question now is how he'll be able to hold weapons and move around the island, given his size and tiny arms. Obviously, he won't be as massive as he was in the movie. And remember, there's already a similar skin model in the game, the cock from Family Guy. So compared to that, Godzilla's skin will probably look like this. Another collaboration skin that has shocked the community is the Baymax robot from Big Hero 6. We can see it in the orange exosuit on the right. But I'm sure Epic will also drop a canon version of Baymax in the form of a marshmallow, who, by the way, was known for having healing abilities in the movie. So there's a possibility that a new healing item will appear on the island too. That's it for the collaboration skins, and the remaining ones are original Fortnite characters. Everyone's noticed the Hope, who now looks more like an assassin or ninja. Personally, she really reminds me of Kitana from Mortal Kombat. And as expected, she hasn't disappeared. She will continue to play a role, though Jonesy might take a back seat in this new chapter. Also, the new key art doesn't show him, so we'll have to wait and see if he shows up in the new season. But I don't think he's going anywhere. To the left of Hope, we notice another intriguing character. Judging by his appearance, he looks like a local samurai, though the samurai theme in his look is only evident in his hairstyle and the stunning katana he wields, which is likely one of the pickaxes in the battle pass. This character could play an important role in the storyline of the new season, perhaps serving as a guide or mentor for the island. Additionally, on his back, there's a cute purple dragon or mini-demon, hinting that pets might be making a comeback. Whether that's a positive or negative development is up for discussion, so feel free to share your opinions in the comments. Personally, I've always found the pets in Fortnite enjoyable. However, Epic's kinda ditched them somewhere near the end of Chapter 1. But with this lil guy showing up, looks like they changed their minds so big. Another kitty you can find in the right corner. However, this fluffy creature probably won't be the kind you can pet. Most likely, it's a local mercenary ready to deliver deadly bites to all its foes. Besides to the dangerous cats, you'll also come across real demons on the island. 2 demons have already made their debut in the key art. The first is a girl with horns, likely to be a favorite among the esports community. She's dressed in a traditional Japanese kimono and wields sharp fans, which probably hint at new pickaxes. Just above her, there's another character who looks more like a demon, complete with a mysterious mask, sharp claws, and eerie black smoke, definitely tied to dark forces. If you examine his arms closely, you'll notice something that resembles scales and a silver dragon mask. Considering the theme of the first season of Chapter 6, this new character might be inspired by a dragon demon. As for the other character, Ryujin Karpa, she doesn't have much to reveal, except that her style is very reminiscent of another Japanese Fortnite character, Charlotte. I wouldn't be surprised if these two are somehow connected. By the way, you can take a better look at these new skins through the concept arts Epic Games has shared with the community. The first season of Chapter 6 will be called Hunters. After the leak of the key art for the Battle Pass, Fortnite's official account posted the first teaser, which clearly says Hunters, and on the right, it reads in Japanese, "Defeat the demon with your squad." It seems that throughout the season, we'll have to battle demons, but we'll dive into more details on that later. Also, as we remember from voice messages, Hope has ventured into other realities to find new art that have already surfaced. According to insiders, there will be a full-fledged demon arena somewhere on the island. It's still unclear whether this will be a PvE or PvP area, but what we do know is that players will fight NPC demons to earn valuable loot. I also don't rule out that this demon arena might be related to a Demon Slayer collaboration. Personally, I think we'll see Tanjiro and his friends in the next season, as the theme is a perfect fit. Also, insiders have mentioned that a large forest biome with purple trees will be coming, which looks a lot like the wisteria or glycine forest, plants that have special properties dangerous to demons. So everything points to this connection, and I hope that as part of the collaboration, we'll get weapons or abilities for the main characters, similar to what we got in Chapter 4 during the My Hero Academia or Attack on Titan collabs. While I was editing, new teasers popped up, which Epic Games sent to Japanese content creators. Based on the text in these teasers, it seems that either the whole new island will be swarming with demons, or at least a large part of it. Either way, I'm hoping the demon mechanic will be implemented atmospherically. Epic Games also announced a new Fortnite crew subscription for December, which features a samurai skin fitting the theme of the new season. The cool thing about this subscription is that it includes 4 different battle passes from various modes. I will explain all about this in my next video. And yes, there are likely new teasers or leaks popping up right now, so if you want to stay up to date, subscribe to that channel, and may the force be with you guys. Take care.